man. Well, I guess we're gonna go straight live because my computer's acting up. So we are live now, guys.
Well,
Hey, Manya. Oh, hello, everyone.
So,
Are we anyone there?
no, not yet. What happened? I don't know what it's doing. Should have went out to. It's not even popping up. Holy cow. Well, I guess it did. It's not popping up on my computer. Oh, we got one person.
That's Rita.
It is? You think so? If you leave a comment so we know who you are in the comments.
Yeah.
See your name. Oh, hey, William.
Hey, William.
William. Hey.
Today we are talking about hauntings of the underground. Caves, subway tunnels, anything underground that you can think of that's haunted. Anybody want to go first?
Oh. Just looking
Well, they're all specifically the ones in London. I've been on the internet today and YouTube and such and had a look, and the amount of deaths that were the amount of deaths when they were constructing the place for start off.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's so old, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
people don't realise it's so old, and as well as the sewerage works around London. A lot of the plague victims were buried in pits, and when they proceeded to build the underground system, they were uncovered, and the amount of spirit is wandering around there now. Hey, Nettie.
hey.
Must be unbelievable, and people have died building the thing. It's just mind blowing. You can imagine back when they started building the underground, because it's not a new thing, is it? They've got the technology and the machinery they got now, and I think there was a lot of deaths there now. So. Unfortunately, a lot of people lost their lives building the place to start off with.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the fact that they were used as air raid shelters during the war.
Yeah.
So there'd have been probably a lot of people dying down there who'd taken some shrapnel before they got down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, women, children, and yeah, definitely.
In fact, one of them, I can't remember, there's a disused one that Most Haunted did. And I remember at the time the parapsychologist they had quit after that show because he actually saw something down there.
Oh, wow. This is Most Haunted with the Vet Fielding and Co.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to start watching that again for the laugh.
Yeah, watching it with a new set of eyes and treat it as a comedy.
Yeah. I did. I did start watching it back in the day when it started. I suppose like everyone who was interested in the paranormal, because it was the first real show on the TV, wasn't it, about paranormal? Yeah. Before the internet and YouTube became, come in, and we didn't realise that a lot of it was fake, did we?
No.
At the time.
The first couple of series, though, it was pretty straight up, wasn't it?
I think so.
Mm.
But because it was entertainment purposes, they're going to make stuff up, aren't they?
Yes, that's the problem.
Well, to be honest, I don't think they started doing it that way. But, and then the
yeah. That's what,
the TV station's like, well, we need more active activity to get more rating. And I'm like, okay.
Do you get that? Did you get the show over in the States, Eric?
Well, I've watched it before, yes. I mean, I can
Yeah,
watch. Well, not when I was younger, because obviously we didn't have cable way back then. So, but at least, England, or England, BBC. But I've watched it. Yeah.
Cool.
I guess one of my
So-
favorite hauntings of the underground is got to be the Hellfire Caves right now.
Oh yeah, that's another one on my bucket list. I got to go there.
Yeah, it's on my list. My ever-growing list.
Well, you better add
Huh?
Kelvington Hatch to that as well, then, because that's pretty
What?
far underground.
You got that, man.
Where's that, Ian?
Kelvington
Kelvington.
Hatch. It's in Essex.
Oh, not heard of that one. Not heard of that one. Tell us more about that one.
It's a war bunker, but it was never actually used as a war bunker. And on the ground, all you can see is a cottage. And apparently, it goes under 6 floors underground, I think.
Robert, William. Oh, right. Bloody hell.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's quite a popular. I think basically all it's used for these days is investigations and the odd tours they do, I think.
Yeah.
Where is that?
I'm sure it's in Essex.
Oh, right.
Let's have a look.
Eric.
Well, it is in Brentwood,
Essex, yeah.
Yeah.
Eric, we've all got these places we want to go in, and we live here and we've still not been there.
Well, I'm gonna make everybody go.
Yeah. I tell you, I want to go. I want to go to the Ram Inn. I do. That's where I want to go with you and the Vaults in Edinburgh.
Yep, that's the second place.
Definitely.
Have you been there, Ian?
I've not been to the Vaults, but I should get up there.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
it looks so good. I've been watching it a lot on YouTube and different things, and
Apparently, one's better than the other, isn't it? One side's better than the other.
yeah.
Because they had was it the famous body snatchers resided there apparently.
Yeah, Birkenhair.
Birkenhair, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
So,
Well, people lived down there, didn't they?
yeah.
The poor people.
Homeless.
I think that'd probably be my number one bucket list place to go.
Yeah.
I think.
I think it's St Mary's Terrace is the one that's the most active,
Oh, right.
which is the other one side of the bridge, and the other's the other side, isn't it? Apparently, there's a nightclub right next to it, so if you go in there, maybe late.
Isn't that Banshee Labyrinth or whatever it is?
Sorry, Eric. Say again.
Isn't it the Banshee Labyrinth that's right by the?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
Could be, yeah.
well, we got a Mammoth Cave over here in Kentucky where Grizz lives. That's supposed to be haunted. I guess they find old mammoth bones. That's why they call it Mammoth Cave. That's really nice.
Oh, yeah.
You got so much going on there over in Wisconsin. Bray Road and that. Are you far from the Bray Road then, Eric?
About a 2-hour drive.
Oh, that's fair time then. Have you been?
No, I've never been there.
I know we're drifting off again. I know. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
We're drifting. But have you been to Bray Road and actually looked at it?
No, I haven't yet. It's a private road, so. But me and a friend are thinking about going this year before it gets winter here.
Well, you can't drive down it. It's not It's
You
not
can
on
drive
the.
down the road, but the property itself is private. It's a farmland.
Oh,
You got to ask permission. And I guess the guy really doesn't want, had so much when it first began to happen. The guy had so many people on his land that he doesn't want anybody on it anymore. So,
oh, right. I just thought it was a road going through.
nope, it's a private road.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
It's about 4 miles long, yeah?
Really went to Mammoth Cave. Yeah, it's another place I want to go before I leave this country.
Mammoth Cave.
That's the one I was talking about. Oh, wow. I never heard of that one.
No.
Mm.
You know, there's so much going on around the world. It's just crazy what's occurring.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
It's 4:10 a.m. in Australia.
Oh.
Hey,
Hey,
hi,
Rita.
Rita.
Hey, dear.
Yeah. Well done for getting up. That person from Australia. I didn't catch the name.
Oh, Ned.
Ned.
Ned. Hey.
Yeah.
Anyway, we drifted off from the underground. We've got undergrounds in London and Manchester.
Yeah.
And these places are like mole holes. It's just amazing. It blows me away how they built these things back in the day before they had technology and machinery to do it.
Mm.
And they're still using them. Aren't they?
Yeah.
You know,
You've only got to look at the London the old sewers, the Victorian ones.
yeah.
Some of the
Sewage
buildings
still
they're
going.
amazing.
Can you imagine now these days if they built one like our roads they build now?
Yeah, be prefab. Be a
Full
prefab.
bits in 2 weeks.
You know what I mean?
But,
Yeah, but I guess doesn't the London Underground, isn't that like a whole city in itself? Apparently, what I read on it, it is. So
It's that they're strange places. I mean, I haven't been to London for a while. Last ones I were in were in Liverpool, and you go down there, and you can see mice and rats running around in the bottom there, like tame as anything. And then you look down the tunnel and you think, "Oh my God, that looks spooky down there." And it is because you sense these things down there in the underground. Well, I do.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of unused stations and tunnels in London Underground as well.
I can believe it.
Yeah.
There's some homeless people down there too.
Is there? Yeah. Wow.
Well, apparently, Liverpool streets staff at Liverpool Street Station have witnessed otherworldly events. Mysterious happenings abound, adding an extra of intrigue to the bustling hub. And it doesn't say what the haunting was, though.
Oh, I heard there was a station I heard it was on the internet a few weeks back, and apparently, I can't remember which station it is, but the drivers have been terrorized by a girl that gets on the train.
Bloody hell.
And then she gets on the train and she disappears, but all the doors keep opening and shutting as if someone's walking down the train.
Wow.
Bloody hell. Where's that, Ian?
It's one of the London Undergrounds. I was trying to think which one it was.
All right.
It was I only saw it a few weeks ago. They'd been reporting saying about it. It might have been St Pancras.
Wow.
Most of the London Underground and central London would be underwater if the pumping system and the barrier failed. Huh.
Oh, yes. Yep. Definitely.
Oh, Miss Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
Yeah. London's just it's thriving on the old build.
Sarah put up something from YouTube. It must be something to do with the underground.
Oh my god, look at that link.
Yeah.
Noreen, hello Noreen.
No worry. A lot of underground tunnels around
Yeah.
Liverpool. Wow.
I went upon a course up in Liverpool
Yeah.
years ago when I was on British Telecom, and
Oh, cool.
one of
That's
my
what
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a few. I've been watching them today. I went up and the Liverpool Underground's quite a unique thing. It's not as big as obviously as London, but you still get around the city on it.
Yeah, so it'd be good actually to get in the underground system, wouldn't it, at night?
Have an investigation.
Yeah, I know certain teams on the telly have actually been down there, but there's very few that have. But
So I think you have to have special permission to be down there. But
I think
well,
so.
they're afraid that people get lost. That's why. I mean, think about how big it is.
Just follow the train line, then you'll end up somewhere.
The trains are going around all the time. It'd be pretty dangerous to go around the tunnels, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Lava tubes. We have lava tubes that far from William. They have interesting energy in some of them.
Where's William? Where are you, William?
Oh gosh, I know this. Now my brain is not working right.
My brain gave up years ago, mate.
Mm.
I'm nearly an old age pensioner.
It was Oregon. That's what it is.
Oregon. Yeah.
Yeah, he lives right by
Oregon.
Yeah.
Oh, you got undergrounds there, yeah.
Well, yeah, there's cave systems all over. Nevada has cave systems. There's even some further up south or further up north from us that have them.
Yeah, the other tunnels we got here that quite Drakelow. Have you ever heard of Drakelow, Tim?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. No, where's that to?
Is in the Midlands somewhere, I think, and it's got quite a dark entity in there. People I know that have investigated this say there's something in there that scratches people. It can be very threatening. But apparently it was sold recently, and they're turning it into a wine cellar. So interesting to see if what's in there throws the wine about. Yeah.
Wherever Kidderminster is where Drakelow Tunnels is.
Where's that?
Kidderminster?
Kidderminster, yeah.
Kiddy. Yeah. The Black Country.
Yeah.
You're up in the Black Country now.
Where they all drink scrumpy. Yeah.
Yeah,
where the beer gets cheaper.
I got like almost every single cave except for the ones that are really touristy. So,
Eric, your bucket list. You're going to need 2 more lifetimes to see all these places.
I'll get it all done before I'm 80.
Yeah, there's one I went to recently. Hell's Corner tunnels underneath Dover Castle.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they used them as a communication centre in World War II, and there's been quite a lot seen down there. Yeah,
wow!
Naval officers in full uniform that just disappear.
Well, I definitely want to bring something. They either got to make it while I'm there or bring it, and I don't know how I'm going to bring it because it's all electronic parts. So I don't think they're going to let me take it through the customs.
Send it over beforehand. There you go.
Yeah, send it before. Send it to me, Eric. I'll look after it.
Work on cases haunted. That's cool.
Oregon. I see. I don't know much about over that side of the pond.
Yeah.
So, yeah, have you been exploring in where you live, Eric?
Not very much because there's not very much to do. I mean, ever since the pandemic, people have shut down places. You can't get out. There's not very many teams to go out with. And if I ask somebody, you know, like some of the places that I've been to that are old, they're businesses now, but they used to be like estate homes. If you ask them, well, is it haunted? They're like, well, we can't confirm it publicly, but we think there's something there. I'm like, well, can I investigate? No, because it's a business.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's similar here, but I think we might look at it in a different way. We just go anyway and have a look, don't we?
Yeah.
You know, make our own minds up. I think they're everywhere. I think spirits are everywhere.
Well, yeah, they can travel all they want. So go
Yeah,
anywhere.
yeah. I've got some wonderful places around this area in Northampton. That's where I'm from, in the Midlands, Southeast Midlands. So I'll be looking forward to showing you around, Eric, when you come over.
Yeah.
You get some new tattoos.
I figure about 2 weeks in each place for the whole 6 months that I'm over there. And
You're going to be knackered, aren't you, by the end of it?
yeah, I know. Isn't it funny when you take a vacation, you're not really taking a vacation?
Yeah, you're working, man. You're going to be out there looking round and lapping it up.
Yep.
Have you been before, Eric?
Never.
Not been to the UK before.
Nope. This will be my first year going. Well, next year will be my first year coming. I wanted to all my life, but now I finally get the chance to. So
Brilliant.
Oh, you're going to be busy, that's for sure.
I can imagine.
You're looking very red on my screen, Ian.
Well, I've been out in the sun all day, so it's hardly surprising.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did have rain this morning, but it went by about mid-morning.
Yeah. Yeah. What is Hastings in Sussex or Kent?
Sussex, yeah, right in East Sussex, right on the coast.
Right on the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose it's pretty nice down there most of the time.
Well, yeah, we've probably had a summer for the summer. I think we had a week of sun. I picked the hottest day of it to go to Port Lim, but there you go.
Yeah.
Which is a very big hike around that place. Not to be done on a hot day, may I add.
I actually finally cooled down here, but this coming out weekend is supposed to get back to summer again. So,
well, yeah.
It's been steaming in England.
Oh, and it just.
Yeah, the weather's gone mad, hasn't it?
Yeah. It was very hot last week. I think 28.
Yeah. That's hot for us, Eric.
Yeah.
That's normal for you. But it's I think we get it more humid than you do, Eric.
Yeah.
You know, it gets really hot and sticky and horrible. So there we are.
You find that out when you get here.
We will.
well, it gets hot and sticky here sometimes, but
Yeah.
then most of the time it's really dry. So,
When are you coming, Eric? When are you actually landing in the UK?
I'm hoping in the second half of it's winter. In the second half of spring. So I'll be there half of spring, all summer, all fall, and a little bit of winter, and then back here.
Oh, you don't want to come in the winter. It's horrible.
Oh, I don't want to be here in the winter.
Just dark and wet and
Yeah.
damp.
I thought it would be. I tell you what, I thought it would be dark.
Ghost-hunting weather.
Yes.
I thought it would
Yeah,
be dark.
it is. It makes it more. It does make ghost hunting more.
Authentic and
That's
theatrical.
the word I was looking for there, Ian. That's the word. Yeah, more authentic and English.
Yeah.
Looking for ghosts in the autumn and winter. Yeah,
And it's
I
always
thought
good
it
when
would
you get a
be.
thunderstorm.
yeah.
I thought it would be dark, damp, and wet, then freezing, and 12 feet of snow.
Oh, wait, you could have all of that here in one day, mate. Sun,
Mm.
rain, snow, you name it. We can have it all in one day. And
If we have ½ inch of snow, the whole country comes to a standstill. Doesn't it, Ian?
Well, yeah, most of it. Doesn't stop me.
I need my welly bobs.
You need
Well,
to
I
wear
plan on
welly
bringing
bobs.
some.
Yes,
I
welly
plan on
bobs,
bringing-
Derek.
I plan on bringing those and my snake eaters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Be prepared for all weathers when you come here.
Oh, I am. You want to know what I go out in the middle of winter here when it's 34 below zero?
Tennis rackets.
Yes.
Oh,
That's all I go out in. Mhm.
you got it ready there.
Yeah.
Right next to you, ready there, isn't it?
Well, I was a little bit chilly this morning, but when it gets below zero here, I just go out in a sweater and jeans and boots, and that's it. That's how I plow the sidewalk. It's how I go traveling.
Blimey. No, we just get wet and horrible stuff. It's just not cold particularly, but just damp, wet, and horrible.
Yeah.
And dark.
We get that horrible fine rain that just soaks you to the bone.
Yeah.
No, I can imagine.
It's not pleasant, Eric.
Somebody mentioned Suki Caves.
Suki Cave. Don't know that.
It's Sukie. It met a tragic end here or there, either due to a prank gone wrong or unrequited love.
No, I don't know. I've not heard of that one. Ian, are you?
No. Here's one for you, Eric. Shanghai tunnels. You been there?
Oh, where did it go? No, I've never been to the Shanghai tunnels. Yep.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I miss my biking days.
Yeah, me too. I used to have a bike. I kept falling off it though, nearly killing myself, so I got rid of it in the end.
Yeah, I had a
Isn't that
crash.
good?
I've still got
Back in the day when we before breathalyzers and
that.
before they spoiled it for the biker.
Yeah,
That's when I used to ride.
those were
Yeah.
the days.
Yeah.
And then looking up all the kids. In fact, if you go to Spooky Isles, their website has every single thing you can look up for haunted in the UK. I got Wookie Hole Cave.
Oh yeah. Goes Somerset now.
Yeah,
Chislehurst in London.
Your list is getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
yeah. Your list is far bigger than ours, and we live here.
I know.
Isn't that
I know. There's loads of places I want to go, and I just haven't got there, like the Edinburgh Vaults and the Ram Inn. Well, that's
Yeah.
where I want to go. You know, I'd love to go down there, but I don't know why I just haven't got there yet.
I don't know what walking stiffies are. Somebody will have to explain that.
Walking stiff is where you live. Well, walking stiff. No, Nettie, I don't know what that means.
Kitley
Kitley
Cave.
Cave.
Do I walk stiffly? No. That's where the circus trained bookie go? Okay. I think I'm definitely going to be checking that out. And I want to go in some proper caves too. I don't want to go in touristy caves. I want to go spelunking, and I got the helmet and everything for it. Lights.
You need to go to Castleton
Mm,
in the Peak District.
They got a few in Wales as well, haven't
mm.
Yeah.
They have this one that is touristy, but you have to be lowered into it by a crane.
Bloody yeah.
they? Yeah. We'll just go to Wales and go down the old pits. That'd be easier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wales has some.
Well, we'll come right off subject, don't we?
Yeah.
As usual.
As usual, yeah. What do we need? Oh, I'm just trying to.
Trying to find caves.
Oh, I've just found the list of the most haunted undergrounds in London.
Yep.
Covent Garden is the top one.
Is it?
Yep.
Bloody hell.
Farringdon is number 2. Liverpool Street. Then Bank. Bethnal Green. Elephant and Castle.
Yep.
And the British Museum, Holborn.
Oh wow.
British
I know
Museum? I've not heard of that one.
Well, I know there was one then in Castle that I was looking at that this was an escape tunnel for them from the castle to out to the ocean.
What, Dover?
Yeah, I think it might be over.
Yeah, because those tunnels, they that's how they got troops in and out of the castle, and they also used it to attack ships that were coming in.
Oh wow.
All the other tunnels like that is up in Kent by what the hell is it? They got the tunnels opposite the docks in Kent that are quite active. Chatham. You've got Chatham Docks, and there's the tunnels opposite, which are
I don't know what it does there. I know I deliberately saved some of these. Freeze.
yeah, Fort Amherst. Fort Amherst are the tunnels that they used to protect Chatham Docks back in the Napoleonic times. They're quite active. I've got a couple of pictures from down there that I caught apparitions in.
That's cool.
Wow.
One was a floating head, which was quite bizarre. I did think about it.
Bloody hell, floating head.
Yeah, it was down in the cannon room.
Oh, wow.
And there was a guy stood in front of me, and I took a picture a bit past him into where the cannon chamber was, and there was a floating head. And I said, "Do you think I ought to tell him?"
Oh, geez.
Bloody hell. What, really clear, was it? Or
It was sort of like a white, misty-looking face, but it was like glaring.
yeah.
At
Oh,
him.
wow.
Yeah.
And
Oh, it's bizarre the amount of photos we can get.
oh yeah,
All right. And where was that, Ian?
That's Fort Amherst near Chatham Docks.
Bloody hell.
But
What's
even
this question?
Chatham Docks is quite active because
I don't know.
the three ships they've got there. There's 2 ships and a submarine, and they've all got something on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear of ships, don't you, having spirit on board? Yeah. You know, the Sheffield and what's the other one in Thames? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, was it the Queen Elizabeth as well?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. 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 You got so much to do, Eric, when you come over.
I know.
Yeah, you have. I don't know how you're going to do it all in 6 months. You'll have to come again, wouldn't you?
Well, I'll be coming for the rest of my life until I can get my citizenship. So
All right. So you're going to come for 6 months.
I'm gonna come for
Me
6 months. I have to do it for 5 years in a row. I have to come for 6 months, come back here for a month or a month and a half, whatever it is, and then I can spend another 6 months over there for 5 years in a row. And then after 5 years, I can take a citizenship test.
Oh, okay. And then, can't you just come on a dinghy like everyone else?
No, but I can come on a golden visa, which means I can stay over there as long as I want. So that's cool.
I shouldn't have said that, should I? But there we are.
Nah.
Out Belfast, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's one of them.
Mm.
That's cool. I like them.
Yeah, ships are great, aren't they?
Mhm.
Old ships.
Yeah, I can't. The one they've got, one in Chatham Docks, is very old. It's an old schooner type warship. And there's quite a weird feeling when you go under deck in that. It feels very weird.
Chatham.
Chatham, yeah.
But over here, there's the Lewisburg, Ohio Haunted Cave, located 80 feet below ground in a real limestone cave. This haunt is the world's longest. It's home to 30,000 live bats. Wow. It has been voted the best haunted in the USA by USA Today readers. Visitors have reported ghostly apparitions, distant Native American chanting, and shadowy figures dancing along the rocks. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got the Bell Witch Cave, which is the Bell Witch Hauntings, which I don't know how much of it is actually true because there's been back and forth about whether or not the family actually saw the witch or not.
I saw a documentary on that. Where is it? The family of the people that were supposedly killed or something?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they've been looking into it,
but it's I think I just put that up earlier. I
missed what she said there.
Oh, the
You spent a lot of time on the Belfast. Tell us more about that then.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in Chatham Docks. So
yeah, I've actually seen the ship, but I've never been on it. But
when I was on there, we had one that we were up in the officers' mess. And there was one of the phones on the wall, and it started ringing.
Bloody hell!
But I was sort of like, "Is this a setup?"
Yeah.
Of
course you would, wouldn't you?
Come out and say, "Oh, did you hear the phone ring?" No, no one did.
Yeah, you would do, wouldn't you? You think, oh, what's going on here? But I've been drawn to ships. I'd like to go and have a look at some of these old ships. Is What about the Cottage Shark? Is that in Greek? Is it the Cottage Shark that's on dry dock down there in London?
Maybe.
I don't know. Is it? I know there's one in Dry Dock, isn't there?
I think it's the Cottage Shark, isn't it?
It could be.
I think that's well haunted.
Hey, Rose. Or Necro.
Ah, my nan used to spoil me and take me there whenever I would visit my favourite place, better than Hamleys. Oh, okay.
I don't know where that is.
No, I don't know where that is. Hamleys. Not heard of that.
Hamleys
Mm.
used to be a toy shop.
Oh, really?
Used to be quite a big store up in London, I think.
Oh, really?
Not heard of it. Not heard of that one. Wow.
Got there, Britannia? Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Britannia.
That would be a haunted ship case. St. Catherine's dock.
Okay.
Ah, right.
Oh, wow.
It was the one then. Yeah, there's a Cutty Sark replica that often sails around the coast, isn't there?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've seen it pass Hastings a couple of times. Must be a good life, just continually sailing around the UK.
Mm.
Yeah.
That'd be you,
Well-
Mark. Boat, Eric.
He's got the look of a sailor, hasn't he, old Eric? He
Yes,
could, yeah, he could do that.
Give him a tripod hat, he'd be well away.
There you go.
Yeah.
That
A
could
few
do it.
more tattoos.
The tool around the locks and all over and a pirate hat and
He can get a tattoo in every town he visits.
Yeah.
Hello,
Catherine.
Catherine.
Hey, Catherine.
I gotta find somebody that can do some good cover-ups though, because that's what I need.
Hey, I do tattoos. I can do it for you, Eric.
Cool.
Yeah. No worries.
Yeah, I heard that you just finished your course on hand tattooing. What is it called?
Yeah, hand tattooing. I don't use a machine, no. I do it by hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can give you some tattoos to remember the UK by.
Yeah.
No problem at all.
We're good.
Oh, we're I'm okay.
Catherine, we're all right. We're all right. We've come well off key, like we always do. Like we always do, because I think the UK is spoilt by haunts, and we just get.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and then you get people that are like, I get sick and tired of looking at castles, but you never looked at it through my eyes. And I'll be the person coming there and going, hey, look at this.
I know, Eric. I know you. It's and you've not been before. You're gonna love it so much here, being a paranormal investigator.
I'm sure after 20 years, I'll probably be saying the same thing, but no, I don't see that ever happening because.
Although we love America, that it's only going back, and I know it's as long as it is here with the Native Americans, but the buildings and stuff, you're only going back 100 or so years, aren't you? Maybe 200 years. But you come here, you're going to go back 1,000 years and still find buildings that are around for like 500 and 1,000 years old. And do you know what I mean? And villages and You'll love it. You will.
We've got a lot of
Go to
buildings
York.
that are 11th century.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to York and places like that. It's amazing.
Mhm.
You'll love it.
You have some pretty haunted places here in America, but
You do. You do.
Well, yeah, we got Chicago alone is all the gangsters, you know.
Mm. Yeah. Catherine, by haunts, I would agree. Here, not so much. The natives are far and few between unless they've been disturbed.
Yep.
Catherine, where's Catherine from?
I think she's in America.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, she's in the US.
Hold on.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was Dover.
Yeah.
That's they actually do investigations at Dover, so
York Minster. I tell you, York Minster. Well, that's where I had my first paranormal experience in York, and that's what started it all off. So yeah.
But Catherine's from Georgia.
Georgia,
which is definitely more haunted than here in Wisconsin. But yeah. Then you got Texas, which there's a lot of ghost towns. 3 out of 10 not recommended. Yeah, it gets pretty. I mean, you got the Civil War battlefield, which is supposed to be haunted. In fact, there's a really good video of somebody catching soldiers coming out from the gun barrels, the cannon barrels.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Out there.
Yeah, well, you got the battle where Ian is, the 1066.
Yeah.
And you got the Battle of Naseby, where I am, Eric.
Yeah.
Big major battle of the Battle of Naseby. Yeah.
Yeah, we've actually dealt with poltergeists from 1066, so they're still hanging about.
Where's the
yeah? Bloody hell! You know, do you think it's you know, when you see spirit or whatever, do you think it's a time slip, and you're viewing it back in time, or do you think it's seeing spirit?
Well, it depends.
I think there's cases of both.
Yep.
And I think time slips might account for quite a lot of, you know, what they call
the residual ones.
Stone tape. There.
Yeah. Oh, I love stone tape theory. That's my favourite. Yeah.
I mean, there's quite a possibility that a lot of them could be time slip.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe there's no such thing as a spirit. Maybe we just sort of go backwards and forwards and seeing a kind of time slip, and you'll be able to somehow resonate between the two times, or whatever.
And she's right. The Civil War battles are all over the South. It's cool until you investigated only Civil War locations for years on end. I think it's supposed to be. Yeah, years. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. And like I said, I'm sure like eventually one day I'll get tired of visiting castles, but I doubt it.
No.
Yeah,
you've got loads of lovely castles to look at, Eric.
Because it's just not the castles. It's the I have a membership to the Royal Archaeological Society, and I get permission to do digs and stuff like that. So,
wow.
But there's definitely plenty of castles in this country. You won't go short.
I wonder how many there are.
Cool.
Over 1,000. I know that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the amount I've got around me is enough.
Oh wow. Yeah, yeah. Are you from Hastings area then? That's where you're born and bred, Ian.
My family come from Glasgow.
Mm.
Oh bloody hell.
So yeah. But
Mm.
Yeah, I can believe it.
What's that?
At this point, I've met souls from every regiment in the South.
Right.
yeah, that's definitely something I'd like to do. Is Civil War.
Yeah,
Mm.
Jim.
But yeah, I do intend getting over to the USA at some point. There's a few I want to do.
Yeah.
Waverly Hills is top of my list.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen some video on that. It's an amazing place to go and see.
Hey, if you ever get a chance to go into the body shoot.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. You can't go there and not go in the body shoot, can you?
Yeah.
That'd be like going to the ice cream van and not buying an ice cream.
Yeah.
Right. Eric, tell us what's going on for the rest of the week.
Rest of the week, let's see. Tomorrow, I don't know if we have a guest or not, but we have the show for me, Viv, and if Dan's back. And then what is it? Thursday we have the Weird Room, which
That's us.
Huh?
That's us.
Yep. It's me, Tim, and Dan if he's back. And then what is it? Friday Frighteners. What are you guys doing on Friday?
Freaky Friday. On Friday, we are. Hang on, let's refresh my memory. I came up with the idea, but I forgot what it is. Hang on. Oh yeah, we're doing Pluckley Village. Pluckley, the most haunted village in the UK.
Oh,
Luckily.
Wow.
Oh, when's that? When's that, Ian? Friday.
That's on Friday. Yeah,
Cool.
I've actually.
No,
had the
I've got Prestbridge. Do you know Prestbridge in Gloucestershire or near Cheltenham? My brother-in-law lives there, and that's pretty haunted. Prestbury.
Prestbury.
Yeah.
And I think Annette's doing one on Sunday too. I don't know what she's doing.
But, yeah, I did the Ouija Dicing with Death documentary in Pluckley. We were in the Screaming Woods with a Ouija board.
Oh, wow.
Is that online? Is that online, Ian? Can we look it up?
It used to be on Amazon, but the guy who owns it has sort of walked away from the paranormal field recently. But
Oh, bloody heck.
so hopefully he'll make a comeback and put it up there. I was hoping that somebody that was in it, because it went over 9 episodes and there were quite a few investigators in it.
And that's doing a show on Sunday.
Oh, like seen that.
It was good.
7 p.m.
It's the one of the weirdest woods I've ever been in.
The Screaming Woods.
Wow.
Yeah, Screaming Wood. It was absolutely silent. And for a wood, that's unheard of.
Yeah. Definitely.
And there was an owl. We could hear an owl in the distance, but it was circling the woods. It wouldn't come in.
Huh, wow.
Bloody heck.
But actually, I think that because I got some forces down. I think that Screaming Woods is one of the. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
But Pluckley, I mean, I've seen video footage from the pub. where the staff are just cleaning up tables and this stuff sliding across the table and landing on the floor behind them.
Would you?
Bloody hell.
Wow.
That's the place to visit.
Oh, yeah.
You got that on your list, Eric?
What?
Yeah,
It is? Oh, yeah, I'm sure it is.
It's a Pluckley, mate. It's got. I think look it up in the Guinness Book of Records. It's the relationship of how many ghosts there are to how many residents in the village.
Yeah, probably more ghosts than residents.
It's got the highest percentage in the country.
Oh,
wow. Mm.
But you've got ghosts in the pub, ghosts in the church, ghosts in the schoolhouse.
Oh, wow.
Just
Yeah. I had to pick and choose a little bit, from when you you look up whole towns and like most of the places are haunted. I'm like, well, I'd love to go to every single one, but if I'm only going to spend a week there, it's going to be impossible. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the problem with Pluckley is if you go there asking questions, they all go very quiet.
Oh, really?
But if you just go there and wander around at night, yeah, you'll get stuff.
Well, I'm sure they've all gotten touched at one point, Catherine. I believe it.
You will get touched.
Yeah, if you go to Georgia.
Well, that's a promise you can't,
Yeah, I know.
Can't let go in it.
Well, just like I'm sure if you go to the insane asylum, you'll get touched too. Okay. Yeah, if you're lucky, it's only a touch.
It's only a touch. Depends how cold the touch is.
I'm a little touched. What's the scariest thing that anybody's ever experienced? You got, especially you, Ian, doing some of the most haunted private places.
Yeah, we dealt with a possession once. That was pretty freaky.
Bloody hell.
Wow.
Luckily for us, it was a walk-in, so it wasn't anything demonic. It was just a nasty bit of work that just decided to wear this woman for the day.
Jeez.
And there were some very touching cloth moments at times. And it's probably the only time I actually thought, am I ever going to get home tonight? But luckily, we resolved the situation with a stroke of luck. But yeah, I don't fancy repeating that one in the distant future.
No.
Is that what started you into the paranormal, Ian?
No, that was one of our recent cases, the last 6 or 7 years, that was.
All right.
No, I grew up in a haunted house and then kept having haunted experiences later on in life, and I just decided to start researching it and go with it. So yeah, similar to me, really. I gave up trying to ignore it and thought, what the heck, I might as well go with it.
My cold touches so dear, sweet tongue. I believe it.
Yeah.
What in God's creation are you doing? They started growing to each other, so I don't know why.
Who are you talking to, Eric?
The cats, they started growing.
Oh, you're talking to the cat.
Oh,
okay.
I hear you growing. My cat's
I thought you were talking to Rita again. I thought you were talking to Rita.
No. My cat's, for some reason, it doesn't happen very often, so that's why it distracts me, is she starts growling at the other cat when they want to play, and I'm like, okay, it's first. Well, we are at an hour, so everybody thank you for joining us. We can't do this without you, obviously.
No.
Or else we'd be talking to ourselves, a bit like we do on Ghost Hunts.
Yeah. We haven't really talked a lot about the underground, but never mind.
Well, we mentioned quite a few underground places, didn't we?
Yeah. Nico.
Oh wow.
Ex-girlfriend got possessed at my grandparents' hotel. She said she was going to kill me. A couple of days later, she did try. Oh my days!
Wow.
Ah.
Since she was possessed, or just mad at you.
Yeah.
I have a church close to me that is commonly called the Church of the Demons. Ooh.
They're frozen in August. Yep.
You get
You
thrown.
get frozen in August.
Mm.
Yeah.
But again,
It's getting
Everybody-
cold here.
we're gonna end it here, guys. So everybody
Okay.
be safe and have a good night.
Night all.
Manana,